there. Let me turn this music down before I forget. Also, the game crashed. We love to see it. Alright. Welcome to Pirates Online, or eventually when the game decides to load and not crash. Welcome. We are going to have ourselves a stream. I had a lot of fun with this title, if you couldn't tell. Title of stream, Pilfering and Plundering with Pirates as POG. I love alliteration. I've been practicing it more recently. It's fun. Alliteration is so fun. So, welcome anyone here. We're gonna play some Pirates Online. As always, this is an online game. It's free. You just go to their website and download it. It's not even free to play. It's there are no microtransactions or anything. It's just click download and you get the full game. There's no catch because this is a fan remake or reboot or revival, whatever, of Disney's game, Pirates Online. So it's free, and you can play with me. However, as it is a Disney Pirates of the Caribbean game, I am playing copyright-free music in the background, so you're not actually going to hear the actual music of the actual game. But it's got a good soundtrack, and I recommend you listen to it. I think that's the whole rundown. I am also going to show a guild code where you can join the guild if you want. And here's something. Back when I was explaining all the benefits of being part of a guild, one benefit I did not tell you is you can see when I'm online. Wow, this game just loves to crash. We'll get in eventually. But it just loves crashing. But yeah, it will tell you when I'm online. And when I'm online, you can be like, oh cool, Haru's online. I want to go play with her. And you can message me and whatever. Just please, by all means, absolutely, I would love it if people would play this game with me. If you saw my last stream, you would see how much fun I had just being on the cannons while the captain was steering the ship. Oh, that was great. Those are why I play this game. Those moments are peak for me. It's not, the rest of the gameplay is fine, but when you're teaming up with other players is just chef's kiss. That's what makes this game and holds it together. Those moments are kind of the glue to me. It's weird, it's hard to explain, but basically the rest of the game is fine. You can by all means play this game single player and whatever, and you can do that. But it's not, well, it's not fun. It's just it's missing something. And that something is other players. Now, is it sometimes annoying when other players... I like to take my time and do things meticulously and just make sure I'm organizing my inventory every time I loot a chest and so on and so forth. other players will just run in, guns blazing, sword swinging, yada yada, and just be constantly, hyperactive. Those are the moments that I'm not huge fans of interacting with other players, because other players will not play the game at the same pace that I do. Also, this game does not want to load. But yeah, those are the downsides, the bad moments. Bad isn't exactly the right word. But the moments that make me wish, I wish you'd just go away and let me play the game at my own pace. I don't like to feel rushed in a game, If a game rushes me, I guess that's a little bit more fine. But if I'm playing with another player and they're kind of rushing me through the game, I feel like I'm being dragged along and just being scraped through the mud, and I can't process the game at the same pace as you. I want to process it at my own pace. Yeah, those are the negative moments. But the positive moments are the ones where you're just you're sailing out to sea, and say you set your ship to public. You're the captain. You're just, doing your plundering, whatever. But then someone hops on board and starts firing their cannon. And then more people join it. And they all help fire the cannons. And all of a sudden, you have a lot more firepower than you used to. So you're going to take on bigger and better ships. And now you're well, I could dock right now, but I don't want to let down my crew. I don't want to let down these people that are fighting with me. So what I'm going to do instead, come on game, come on game, come on game. Everyone hold your breath. Please, please, please work. Please let me in. Please let me in. Please let me in. Let me in. But yeah, basically, yeah, you now, granted, if you have a time constraint or whatever, you might just be well, nah, I'm not gonna keep things up. I'm just gonna go home, dock and get my plunder and all that. But if you have time and the firepower and just a good enough ship, you could just be I have a crew. I have people that are here with me. I'm going to do some plundering. I'm gonna take on the big fish, the big prey, the Man of Wars aren't actually that big. What's a big... Is it the Colossus or the Ogre that's bigger? I think it's the... Ooh, a Dreadnought. That's a good example. A Dreadnought, yeah. We're gonna take on a Dreadnought. And then you take on the Dreadnoughts. And then you eventually get a wanted level, and bounty hunters come after you. And you're you know what? I'm gonna go after these bounty hunters. I'm gonna get a lot of good loot off them. Those are the moments. Anyway, we're finally back in the game, and it's fine. Yay. Okay. St. Patrick's Day quest. Y'all remember that? Yeah, This is absolutely going to be the last chance we get to take on Patricio. So, we're just gonna have to cross our fingers and hope so much that someone else is actually online and taking on Patricio. That's our only hope for completing this quest. We cannot do it unless that exact condition is met. Anyway, look, we're almost to 1,000 max health. That's cool. 1,000 isn't a lot, but it's definitely a significant amount. Okay, Patricio is too high a level. And I'm pretty sure no matter what server we're on, he will be too high a level. Alright. Oh yeah, by the way, here's what server I'm on. Right now I'm on Bequermo, but we're gonna move over to Undava. And hope that someone else is fighting him right now. Please tell me someone else is fighting Patricio. Alright, cool. Let's run. No. I was taking a drink. Steer! But yeah, by the way, I have with me my beverage, in addition to water, because you always want water. My beverage is a match. Match is like a soda brand. It's the best way to describe it is kind of like 7-Up, I guess. Except not really, that's a bad way to describe it. There's just like no equivalence between Japanese sodas and American ones. Like, there's no equivalent. I cannot compare match to anything. But 7-Up is like the closest, maybe Fanta. Okay, Patricio is still too high a level. Okay. Guess we won't take Patricio on, but what else is new? So what is our objective going to be instead? El Patron's weapons. We're gonna do the help jeweler smithy thing. I think that's what we want to do. Alright, so let's go to Port Royal. But yeah, but as for the flavor of this match, it's muscat? I think muscat. Ooh. Looky here, chat. This is a special moment. These moments don't always happen. This is one of two things. Either the game didn't load in properly, it didn't get us where we need to be, or it did, and the textures just haven't loaded. But considering the fact that I can't access a minimap, you see, this feels very much like we're on Port Royal. Well, you can see, actually, okay, this is what's happening. We're on Port Royal. However, we're on, like, the ocean side of Port Royal. We're talking about, like, the low poly Port Royal that just exists to show you where it is when you're landing your ship. This is the Port Royal that is outside of the load zone. As you can see, Romer's Isle, Driftwood Island, yeah, so. Because we've got an incredibly low poly Fort Charles. What's this structure right here? What is this box? Is that the town? The shipwright? Or is it just some ominous monolith? Huh. Well, anyway, not much to do here, since we're not supposed to be here and it's not a place that even exists. But But you know, those moments are always fun. When just like you fall out the map, or like you're in a... There we go, this is actual pork oil. The one that's loaded in. Anyway, we're gonna have a hop on over to Jim Wavemonger in the Royal Caverns. I can't remember why we want to go to him, but we just do. By the way, I've noticed I've had like a bit of a cough. It's not like I'm sick though, is the thing. It's not that kind of a bad cough. It's just like I have a constant like scratchy's not exactly the right word, but not exactly tickly either. It's just like I have this thing in my throat, and I'm just like, I have to cough. I'm not sure what's causing it, but it's a little annoying. And sometimes it's like more annoying than others. By the way, let's take a look at our... Oh, we do have a Swiftfoot potion. Let's go ahead. Just to speed things up. We crafted them all, by the way, so, you know, might as well use them. It'll only last us for 10 minutes, but that's fine. Also, let's take a look at our weapons. Okay, sword is the highest, dagger is the lowest. In that case, I think what we're gonna do, weapon-wise for this one... Okay, so we can't really use guns against humans. I think we'll start with Voodoo Doll, or if we're given a quest to kill non-humans, then we'll use the gun. Anyway, the best song on this playlist is playing right now. It's such a good one. By the way, speaking of music, I have been listening a ton to Mori Calliope's latest album. Like, well, technically it's her first album, right? Because everything before this was just like a single or an EP. But this is like her first album. And it's a good one. I've been enjoying it so much. They're, like, previously, I was like, you know, there's like 3 bangers. Well, 4 bangers. Yeah, there's like 4 bangers. But now I'm like, no, there's a lot more bangers than that. Every single song is a banger in its own right. What? Oh, sorry, you started. I don't get many chances to take a nap. Bingham wants you to take care of his obligations to me? Sounds like him. I guess it makes no difference to me who does what. As you can tell, resources are a bit sparse here. We'll need some building supplies in order to extend the camp. We also would rather not pay. Take down some EITC ships and recover some building supplies, and Bingham will be square with me. Alright, sink some EITC, it looks like. Alright, cool. Sailing time. Oh no! We can't! We're in combat! Let's run. Let's just run. Let's run. That took me by surprise. I was not expecting that. I get fucked. Bye. Alright. Let's teleport. There we go. Anyway. Right, yeah, what's the name of her album again? It's like Unalive, isn't it? Yeah, Unalive. The title song is like... Okay, so here's the thing about the title song. It's a banger. But because there's 3 variations of that very same song all on the same album, you know, there's the original version, which is just the English version, there's the Japanese version, and there's the instrumental version. Which, nothing wrong with that. It's just like, I've listened to the same exact song 3 times more than I've listened to any of the others. Except, that's not true, because my favorite song on the entire album is Big W. Is it Big W? I think it's Big W. I think that's what it's called. It's something W. I'm trying to think of like what the word is before. I'm pretty sure it's Big W. And yeah, I've listened to that song so many fucking times. Like, sometimes when I'm in the mood to listen to it... Is it on YouTube? I should probably check if it's on YouTube, because that would save me a lot of trouble. But basically, like... I'm gonna keep saying Big W. Big W is like... I will basically open up my, my music app on my phone, because I bought the entire album. And I'll be Damn it, these double clicks screw me the fuck over. I need a new mouse. It's just a horrible mouse. Okay, that one was actually me. I was trying to catch my Wooloo plushie as it was falling. Guess I'm cuddling a Wooloo plushie. Special someone gave it to me. But yeah, yeah, I'll like open up the album. I guess there's definitely gotta be more efficient ways of doing stuff. I'm still kinda new to any platform where you can listen to music that's just not YouTube. And I'm not even talking about like YouTube music, I'm talking about like YouTube. Because I know Ian is a big fan of like YouTube music. You know, they say it's like, okay, we don't want C vipers, we want bigger bread. Where are we gonna get? Okay, that's a dreadnought. I'm just trying to look for anything that's not a sea viper. Sea vipers are literally not worth my time. But yeah, you know, they're just all fantastic songs. Behemoth on the horizon. Alright, we're going after that Behemoth. Public. And full speed ahead. Let's go. We're gonna kill Behemoth. What's that? It's like something in Cuba. Is that a ship? Texture thing, huh? Right, there is a Storm Reaper, so be careful of that, but... we'll be fine against the Behemoth, right? I'm sure we'll be fine. It's only level 42. I would wish the game would stop lagging so that I could feel like I'm not gonna die. Also, I did not mean to fire on that Panther. I misclicked and hit the wrong thing. Okay, the Storm Reaper is inside Cuba, literally, so, hopefully we don't have to worry about it. Behemoth is doing fine. Okay, good. Those broadsides missed. Ooh, there's a warlord over there too. We might go for the warlord after the behemoth. Okay. Thank you, behemoth, for reminding me that you have explosive shot and can kill me in basically one hit. Okay, that's fine. Just one hit. One hit got us. That's fine. Fire to get a little bit more damage. Alright, cool. We're like 1 or 2 broadsides away from sinking this thing. I was confused there for a moment, because I was like, why did we only have 1 cargo? Or why did we have 1 cargo? And I was like, it's the Panther that I sunk a moment ago, you dingus. I would love to be able to take on flagships, because flagships are so much fun. The problem is... well, I don't know, like, I could... and simply just not board them. But that doesn't feel right. Okay, where are... oh, there's the warlord. Okay, good. I know there's a warlord around here. I saw it. You know what? We're gonna fire on this Corvette. I doubt we'll sink it. But if we do... okay, we did. Damn. Alright. Now, we're sailing into very dangerous waters here. We've got Black Harbingers, Warlords, Barracudas, Kingfishers, Dreadnoughts. Yeah, lots of scary stuff around here. Sure we'll be fine, right? We'll be fine. Okay. Don't die, don't die. Also, please don't... okay, you're a Barracuda and I'm a Corsair. Come on, game, stop lagging. I need to not lag. Okay, alright. Here's the part. Hello, Dresden. Welcome. I may have bitten off more than I can chew. I've definitely bitten off more than I can chew. This is fine. This is fine. Don't know why the sound alert's not working, but General Kenobi! How you doing, Preston? I am simply trying to not die. Nah, you didn't break it. I know something has been very weird with my sound alerts lately. They just, like, don't always play. Don't know why you're up at 7 a.m.? Well, I'm always up at 7 a.m., but that's because work. But yeah, I don't know what you're doing. Did you stay up at until 7 a.m., or did you wake up and it is now 7? Please stop lagging. Every time it lags, I'm like, oh no, this is it. This is when I'm gonna get some. Hey, Silent Song Hyde, do you mind firing a few shots in our direction? Ah, you ended a while ago? Okay, gotcha. That's fair. That's fair. I'm gonna open fire. Come on! This is going surprisingly well. I expected to have to run away. Ooh, there's a sea princess. Would you like to help us, sea princess? I would love the help. But no, they're probably gonna do something else. Also, when I said this is going surprisingly well, knock on wood there, because there's entirely a possibility that it's not gonna go. Okay, Sea Princess seems to want to help us. I'm not gonna complain. Let's give you room to move. I did not mean to fire on their ship. That's the thing. I didn't mean to. It's over there. How's the Sea Princess doing, by the way? How are you doing, friend? Could you please not be in the way of my broadsides? I have no idea what it is you're doing. Are you just a single person that's trying to build up your cannon skill? Alright, cool. Ooh. Oh shit, that was painful. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. We've still our broadside is still healthy. And by healthy I mean not broken. Ooh, yes. Sailing leveled up. Oh shit. Okay, cool. Our broadside is now almost broken. Maybe, yeah, I'm gonna switch sides actually. Could you please stop lagging, game? You're literally gonna kill me if you do. So I have to remember I've got open fire as an ability. I need to keep using that. It's a very useful ability. Ooh, we got a royal chest. Oh, great, the Kingfisher is now part of this. Just what I needed, more ships to worry about. Alright, cool, we took care of it. There's a Barracuda. I'm mostly concerned about this Black Harbinger. But it's gonna be fine. Especially if it hits itself like it just did there. It's Black Harbinger. Would you... How much do you feel like helping Sea Princess? And are you really helping? All these questions we must ask ourselves. Okay, there's the Kingfisher down. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, that's a lot of damage. We're at about half health now. Fire. Ooh, this thing's almost dead. I want this Black Harbinger dead. Go on, Sea Princess. Fire a shot or something. Kill it, please. We're gonna have to do a lot of repairs. Okay, we got a royal chest. What do we have so far? 2 royal chests. Nice. Come on. Yes, there we go. Okay. Now, we're gonna land on Isla Tormenta just to lose 31%. As well fire on the spread map. We're kind of close enough. There we go. Get fired on, you bitch. Ooh, that's a hunter. But it's fine. It's not coming for me. But yeah, let's dock. Do a whole fuck ton of repairs. Also get our money. Ooh. 2,700, that's good. We got Firebrand shot, Bane shot. Nice. Also, let's check out this dagger and whatnot that we got. Okay, so Sea Dog's dagger. Attack point 1 has Q as an ability. Ah, we already have one. Okay, so we will sell. Then in the sale corner. As for you, shirt. You're also gonna be sold. You're just a crude shirt. I don't care for you. Alright, now it's time to leave again. And we're gonna do so many repairs. Give the Cuddly Legend a little bit of TLC. Now, as a reminder, if you want to play this game, it's free to play. Free everything. It costs 0 money. And you can join my guild. You can you know, hop on the server. I believe I'm playing on a... It's either Abasa or Undava. I'm pretty sure it's Undava that we're on right now. Yeah, just go to Undava. And if you want to be on my ship and like fire cannons and stuff, you can just go to the nearest dinghy on whatever island. Head over to the public tab and search, and just like look for the Cuddly Legend. And you can hop on board and play with me and fire cannons and do all the cool stuff. Also, being part of a crew gives you a crew bonus of like 20... Well, the first crew member is like 20%. Also, keep playing playlist. Why did you stop? I'm not supposed to stop. Yeah, you can do all this stuff. Please play with me. I cannot emphasize this enough. Please do play with me. Only do so if you think the game looks fun. Like, I don't want to force people into playing a game that they will not enjoy. Yeah. I do urge you to consider. It's a very fun game. It might mostly just be nostalgia for me that I'm getting enjoyment out of this, but it's still... like... I don't know, I really enjoy it. It does well by me. I don't know what you have to do to get, lightning fast, is that what it's called? Yeah, like the green, like you did super well notification. Yeah, lightning fast. I don't know what it is you have to do in order to get lightning fast on the like patching minigame. Have I ever done that in the past? I want to say I have. I want to say that in the past I have successfully done a lightning fast. Oh, also don't forget, we have a skill point because we leveled up. Ooh, ramming speed. Yes. Alright, took ramming speed. Now. Okay. Do we go over there? That's the problem. The Queen Anne's Revenge is right there, and Queen Anne's Revenge is a very tough fight. We're not gonna try to go for Queen Anne's Revenge, but I'm just gonna go for this Barracuda. It's not gonna have the best loot. It's better than like the freaking Sea Viper. I don't care about Sea Vipers. They're nothing to me. They're nothing. So yeah, we're gonna sink this Barracuda. Okay, it didn't sink yet, but it's gonna after another volley. Okay, this Dreadnought is most likely interested in us. Yep, it's definitely interested in us. In fact, that's the one that we fired on before, remember that one? Yeah, that was the thing. Okay, now the Barracuda sinks. Ooh, we got a royal chest out of that. Hell yeah. Alright, might as well sink the Dreadnought too while we're at it. I don't think it's gonna be too difficult. We might take a few hits. It might be a little painful, but it's not gonna be too bad. Look at those warlords. Ooh, there's a Corsair. I kinda want to stay away from... Wait, remind me. Does the No, the warlord doesn't have the explosive shot, does it? I don't think it does. I know the Corsair does, which is why I'm terrified of them. Any ship in the game that has the explosive shot, I'm just incredibly wary of and terrified of. Because as soon as they get an explosive shot off, I'm basically a goner. The Dreadnought's safe. The Dreadnought is an easy fight. Easy might be exaggerated, but it's a not terribly difficult fight. Because, you know, we are still getting hit a lot. I do want to... I think it's far enough away from the Queen Anne's Revenge that it should be fine.
Take what you can. Give nothing back.
There's a war frigate. War frigates are so fun and so cool. Oh, I admire war frigates. Yeah, someone was definitely through here. Anyway, ram the Dreadnought, ram it, ram it, ram it. Fire, open fire, hell yeah. Okay, cool, cool. Corsair, Predator, ooh, Predator. So, those Predators. Also, there's that stupid cough again. Come on. Fire. There we go. By the way, just gonna talk a little bit about my subathon here, which, by the way, keep an eye out for that. It's happening in 2 days. For me, it's gonna be on Friday. For a lot of you, it's gonna be on Thursday. But yeah, 2 days from now is my subathon. My goal is to reach 100 subs. I think that's reasonable. And, you know, I got a bunch of goals. Check my Twitter and stuff. That's got the promo for it. But yeah, I've got like some pirate theme stuff that we're doing. I have, so I'm not sure. Oh, hello, hi, hello. You just popped into existence. I want to take on this warlord though. Oh shit! Cool, cool. Oh, you want crew? I will give you crew. Ooh, we got a loot skull chest. Nice. I didn't realize we had someone on board. Alright, now we're gonna take on this warlord. But anyway, as I was saying, there's kind of like a pirate sub-theme going on. I have a Sea of Thieves collab planned with several fun people that I've collabed with before. I may or may not play TLOPO. The thing is, there's 3 games that I'm definitely playing. Sea of Thieves, TLOPO, and no, not TLOPO. Sea of Thieves, Skyrim, and Slay the Spire. However, I think I get better at fighting. There we go. What are we doing? Well, we do have someone on board, so we might as well take on more ships, right? Fill up the cargo. Okay. Is the Loud Goddess trying to take on this dreadnought? They seem to be. Okay, I'm gonna leave it to them then. Maybe fire off some cannons while we pass by, though. But we're gonna go for this monarch. person on board. You can do this. Ah, you did it. Good for you. Okay. Let's go for another. Ooh, but here's the dreadnought. I don't know. Storm Reaper, and it's wounded. Ooh, I smell blood. I smell blood in the water. A wounded Storm Reaper. We're gonna fire on this Marauder, but we're not gonna try to actually take him out. We want bigger fish. Also, stay away from that Corsair. It's a Corsair. But yeah, we're going for the Storm Reaper because it's basically almost dead. Well, I don't know how much health it has, but it's crippled on multiple sides. Okay, okay, okay. Get away. Get off, get off, get off. Okay. That was too close for comfort. I don't like when that happens, when I get stuck on the ship after I ram it. What have you? Okay, our broadsides aren't doing super well. Awesome, our person is repairing. Good. Alright, we're gonna take on these Colossi. Ooh, there's a wounded behemoth. And then we'll probably dock. So where are we gonna dock? Padres? Is it? Yeah, maybe Padres. Right, cool. But yeah, Colossi and Monarchs are easy. Well, Monarchs are. I'm not sure about Colossi. Colossi are a little bit harder. Oh, wait, let me check. Oh, she's level 50. Interesting. We've got a level 50 on our ship. Davy Jones is locker with you all. It's interesting that she's level 50 because it's like, I don't know, maybe she just hasn't upgraded her cannon ability all that much. Just hard to say. We're, you know what, fuck it. We're gonna go for the Warlord. Also, I'm not gonna ram and speed it. That sounds like suicide. Fire on the behemoth. Ooh, I can't. Yes, got a lot of good hits there. Ooh, come on. Warlord's almost down. Yes! Ooh, level up to level 18. Alright, all we've got left is the behemoth. Then we might go for another behemoth. Yes, alright, cool. Oh, Warlord. Awesome. Go for the Warlord then. Make sure we're on the side where the person manning the cannons can actually fire. Oh, yes. Oh, should it be Padres? Maybe we'll just do Port Royal. Yeah, we're just gonna do Port Royal. Yeah, so, crew member. I hope you're not hoping for us to take on, hunters. Because that's not the plan. We're not planning to take on hunters. We're planning to dock at Port Royal and get our plunder. How much plunder do we have, by the way? Ooh, that's a lot of good plunder. 2 royal chests. Wow, I just missed every single shot there. Yeah, 2 royal chests. Okay, that hit. A loot skull chest. Those are like the big things we're concerned about, and those are good things. Alright. Getting close to Port Royal. Maybe adjust our heading a little bit. But yeah, as far as the subathon goes, the 3 games I had planned are Slay the Spire, which is significant because it was the first game that I ever streamed. Skyrim, and Sea of Thieves. And I'm not actually sure if there's going to be more games besides that. There might be, but that's not the plan. Or, well, no, it's not that that's not the plan. It's that it just kind of depends on how it goes. You know, I'm kind of planning to go for 8 hours. 3 games should be enough to cover 8 hours. But, you know, it's not always. Oh, our sailing level up. It did not. Sworn it did. That's because it's not sailing, it's the cannon. Yeah, this game's not perfect. It bugs sometimes. Got treasure sense. So now, increase gold earned from cargo and loot by 50%. 5%, not 50. It's not that big. But yeah, 5%, which adds up. And if you really want as much loot as possible, like if that's kind of your big point for sailing is the money, worth investing skill points in that. But, the unique item that you get for completing the St. Patrick's Day questline is a sailing item that boosts. I can't remember what else it does. It does 2 things, but the one thing I do remember that does is it boosts your treasure sense. That is the skill that is related to you getting a lot more gold from sailing and plundering. It boosts that by 3. So that item counts as you having invested 3 additional skill points into treasure sense. So if it's 5% every level, well, every skill you put into it, then that would make it an additional 15%. And assuming you've already got it unlocked, that's like that's 20% total. So yeah, pretty decent. 400 XP, not bad. Nice work, mate. Bingham expressed his doubts, but it seems like you handled yourself well. Inform Bingham that his obligations to me are gone. Now scram. Let me get back to my beauty sleep. Right? We helped this guy and we helped Bingham? I can't remember why we're helping Bingham. Pretty sure this isn't the main quest, right? Yeah, we're just helping Smitty. Maybe he's like indebted to Bingham or something, and Bingham wanted us to do something. I don't remember. I don't really pay too close attention to the storylines here in like the quests and stuff. I just be like, go here, kill person, get XP and gold and treasure. That's why I do this. I do it for the treasure. Also getting closer and closer to that 1k HP. Getting there. Alright, Bingham. Bingham, we did a thing. What's my reward? 100 XP. Finally, I was starting to think he gave up. Smitty's lucky he found you. Inform him that his debts with me are paid. Alright. I'm gonna fast travel out of here. I'm lazy. So what's this? Discord navigation. Nice. Alrighty, back to the game. Yeah, we're gonna talk to Smitty, tell him we cleared up his debt. Then he's gonna... I don't know. Is that the end of the quest line? It might be. Let's drink another one of those potions. We've got plenty of them. I don't use them. Part of the reason I don't use them enough is because I'm always like... I'm always kind of worried that I'm not going to get the maximum value out of it because it lasts for 10 minutes. But what if someone sends me on a quest to go sink some ships? Then that's like several minutes of that I'm spending sailing a ship, in which case I'm not making use out of the potion. So I don't use them as much as I probably should. There's no reason not to just use them constantly though. My debts are gone? Well done, my friend. I wish I knew of more hardworking pirates like you. Here is the jewelry I promised. Enjoy. Alright, we got the jewelry. What was it? It's a sapphire brow ring. I'll take it. Right now, let's take a look. Zoom on in. Oh yeah, that looks good. I like it. I love the colors. I kind of prefer this one. This one has a very nice color, but this one's nice too. Also the hair. It's a long hair color. They don't have the right kind of green. But what have you. Alright. Now, what's our current quest? El Patron. Ooh, we've got new treasure, Rudyard's Teeth. Let's do that then. Pretty sure this one is all we have to do is just like talk to Jack, and that's literally it. But always worth doing. Then it adds Rudyard's Teeth to the randomized pull we could potentially get when we open a treasure chest or to loot anything. fun song. It's a bop. It's such a bop. Alright, so yeah, okay, go talk to Jack. Hear his monologue or whatever he has to say, and then pretty sure that's it. Alright, Jackie. Oh dear, the game's lagging. Alright, Jackie, what do you got for me? Good XP. Today is your lucky day, mate. I caught wind of one of your Rudyard's golden teeth, eh? Not too much wind. Old Rudyard had a breath like Kraken. Fortunately, said tooth is long parted from the dearly departed, savvy. Don't know Rudyard, eh? A murderous, rotten fiend he was, and a first-rate pirate. They say he didn't crack a smile when his crew mutinied. Left him for dead on a forsaken spit of an island, they did. But Rudyard's had the last laugh, lacking the trusting nature of non-pirates. He buried the ship's treasure. And the map to the treasure he carved into a mouthful of golden teeth. Pulled out his original teeth to make room. True story. They say a single golden molar could finance a feast for an entire Navy fleet. Or one gluttonous pirate crew, anyway. One such nugget was spotted in the mouth of a certain skeletal pirate not far from here. Defeat 25 of said skeletons and collect teeth that seem to you like the one. Chances are you will find Rudyard's tooth. Nice. Cool. Alright, so this quest actually requires a bit more than I thought it did. Because I remember the legends or whatever it is, where it's like it unlocks the ability to find portraits. I remember that one, all you have to do is just talk to Elizabeth Swan, and that's it. You've done it. Do you? Maybe not. Maybe with hers, she requires you to, capture someone or something. I can't remember. But, yeah, basically, that's just a thing. Some of these collectibles quests require you to do extra work, some of them don't. Since our target is non-human, we can use the scattergun. Blow it the fuck up. Ah, yes. A rat's nest. Over here's gonna be brigands. And we just run through all the brigands. And we get the duelists. And yeah, the duelists are higher. Right? Nice. Alright, scattergun time. It is a higher level. We'll start with the Venom Shot and move to Bane Shot. That's just what we do. Wow, I can't believe that missed. Try hard. There we go. Okay, that one hit because it's poisoned, but it did no damage. What the hell? I've noticed the guns in this game are sometimes incredibly buggy. Uh-oh. Okay, we need healing. Because, like, they, like, don't do damage some. You see, that did damage. That did a shit ton of damage. That's how much damage we're supposed to have been doing this entire time. Uh-oh. We've aggroed the alligator. You, and then I'll just use the regular shot. I don't mind killing you since you're just 3 XP, but yeah, I kind of don't want you aggroed, but whatever. Alright, now let's hope the gun actually works this time around. Let's wait for us to heal first. We're low on health. Let's also take a drink of our soda. Yeah, come on. There we go. Alright. What the fuck, game? It registers that it hits because it had poison on it and it had like a bunch of damage. Like, I'm pretty sure it had a pop-up that said damage got dealt, right? Could have sworn that was the case, and yet no damage was dealt. The only damage that was dealt was through the fact that it was poisoned. Yeah, this game do be kind of buggy sometimes. Alright. Maybe that's something I should, like, report to the devs. And be like, hey, there's this bug where if you shoot a thing with a gun, it will not always take the damage of the gun that you shot it with. But I'm just like, that's work. And also, like, I know with stuff like that, it's always best to give specified details. And part of that is because, like, here's a possibility that it's tied to the weapon that you're using. Like, if I were to switch over to, like, using, say, a musket, then I would have a better chance of hitting. Or, like, I'd have a better chance of that not happening. But I'm pretty sure it's just a consistent thing with all guns. Well, it's not even consistent is the thing. But I'm pretty sure it's just like a thing that happens with all guns in this game. You just have to hope it doesn't happen. Our shooting skill's gonna shoot up because of this, like, no pun intended. Because we're taking on some high-level enemies, and a lot of them. Why is Venom Shot not loaded? What the fuck, game? There's a critical hit is supposed to deal 1,500 damage. Did you see how much damage actually got dealt? Fucking 0. God damn. This is so frustrating. Oh well. It's not like huge deal. It's just, like, annoying. Well, like, it is a big deal, though, is the thing. Like, you can't ignore the fact that it's a big deal that this happens, because, like... Okay, well, like, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably, if I can remember to do so, just, like, submit a bug report after this, because this really should be fixed. Because it's actually like a life or death situation. If you like fire a shot and the game registers that your that the shot hit, but the damage doesn't get dealt, you could just lose an entire encounter with like a boss because of that. So like you're essentially like the problem is that it's like effectively lowering the accuracy of all your guns artificially, because it's not supposed to have that low accuracy, but it has it anyway. Also, we just got a coats. I like coats. Coats are cool. Coats are very cool. They make me feel like extra piratey. They also are a clothing item that used to be locked behind unlimited access. That is the subscription. Like, unless you paid the subscription to have unlimited access, you could not have coats. You're just not allowed. You weren't cool enough for coats unless you paid for unlimited access. This is a very slow process of taking on all these undead duelists. I don't remember it being this slow with my other character. I think that's because with my main character, I did this questline using a voodoo doll. And so I just like attuned it to you, and then ran around and did stuff. And then I think there's like 2 undead duelists over there. Yeah, 2 undead duelists over there. So like I would run over there and basically with my voodoo doll I would have 2 attuned at the same time and just like be twice as efficient with it. There it goes again with me not dealing any damage. I'm also, yeah, I'm not 100% sure. It feels to me like this happens a lot more with blunderbusses, but that might just be, what's the term? Confirmation bias? Because I use blunderbusses more than any other weapon, I think. I'm not actually sure what my stats would be if those were tracked, but I'm pretty sure I tend to use blunderbusses a lot more, and that's mostly just because I default to the highest damage weapon, whatever it is. And if the highest damage weapon I have is a blunderbuss, then I will use that. Okay, this game is being absolutely fucking bullshit with this. This happened like 3 or 4 times, 5 times now, like... You see, it hits. Because they get the weaken, and the damage pops up, but no damage gets dealt. And it's just like, I know for a fact that it is supposed to hit, Hello, Sarah. I know for a fact that the damage that the shot is supposed to hit because the effect gets applied. If the effect didn't get applied, like poison or weaken or whatever, if it didn't get applied, I would just assume it was a visual bug. Like, okay, well, it's missing because it's supposed to miss. Like, this is being registered as a failed, like, it's being registered as a miss, you know, like what's happening here. These last two times, the game's like, it's a miss. It's like, okay, that's fine. It's annoying, but it's fine. It's an actual in-game mechanic that this is in fact a thing. But when it's like what just happened right there, when I actually hit it, and it actually got poisoned, and it actually had a pop-up saying I dealt a bunch of damage to it, but that damage never got dealt. And look at how close to dead I am because of that. This needs to be fixed, game. Devs. I don't know who watches my VODs, but I know several people do. And if any of them are the devs, or mods, or whatever, admins, please get this looked at and get it fixed, if at all possible, because this is actually painful. Alright, we're halfway there. Just 12 more undead duelists to go. Now. Alright, that one hit just fine. I like when they hit. So we're at 69 Bane Shot. Nice. That one was a miss, but it's fine because the game said it was a miss. That one was a fake miss. Nice. What do we get loot-wise? Playing Dingy Top. Sailor's Cutlass. Damn it, I did not mean to miss that, to fire that. I just wasted a Bane Shot. But it's fine. Bane Shots are like a dime a dozen. I'm not actually sure if that's true. I don't know how much they're worth, but I typically don't have too much of an issue with them, because they get dropped in loot pouches. However, currently, they're not being dropped in loot pouches. The game is not giving them to me. Just 10 undead duelists to go. Alright, oh, you're level 18. Alright, let's hope for no fake misses, or even real misses. Alright, that's a real hit. That's another real hit. Real hit number 3, down it goes. Oh, hell yeah. Come out of ground, you sick wad. There you are. What am I calling it sick wad for? We do indeed take those. Come on. See, it's not even... The times that I miss, or it's like a fake miss, it's not even that I'm like too close to the enemy. Because I know some guns, like, they like to have the sweet spot where you're not too close so the reticle turns gray, but you're not too far so the reticle is gray. When it's too far, it literally will not hit because it's out of range. But just in that sweet spot where it's red. And I think, damn it, that's a fake hit. But yeah, there's like a sweet spot, and I think accuracy is kind of affected when you're outside of that sweet spot. So like, see how the undead duelist is too close to me, the reticle turned gray. And I think that means accuracy is lower. But it doesn't matter as far as the fake hits are concerned, because they happen regardless if I'm too close or too far. Or not even too far, just like they happen if I'm too close or in that sweet spot. It doesn't matter. So yeah, absolutely, I'm gonna be like, right after the stream, I'm gonna try to remember to submit a request to do that, or request isn't the right word, submit feedback. We're almost there, 6 more to go. Didn't have any real loot to write home about, but we are going to level up our shooting because of this, so that's nice. Ooh, we got a level 19 this time. Alright, that one was an actual miss. Part of it's because I think this again might be confirmation bias, but I've seen this happen too many times, where if you shoot an enemy right as their respawn barrier wears off, it's gonna miss, but they'll still aggro onto you. It's not always a guarantee, but it can happen. Alright, what do we get? Sharpshooter increases accuracy for firearms and ranged dagger attacks by 5%. 5% accuracy boost. Hell yeah. Ooh, right, we leveled up our, What? I've never seen that before, that must be new. But yeah. We level up our gun. First level 7, attack 34. 6. 4. You are level 8, but your attack 33. You're literally worse. So I'm gonna sell you. I don't know why you were up there. Okay, you require level 8. Buccaneer's Pistol. Lead Shot boost +2, Sharpshooter boost +1. It's not as good as Blunderbuss, but whatever. And Sea Dog Musket. Attack 26, Lead Shot boost. Okay, it's better than the old musket, and that's all it has going for it. But whatever. You know what? We're gonna swap to the pistol. It deals less damage, that is true. But what it does have going for it is it's got more range. Maybe a higher accuracy. I don't think I get those false hits as often when I'm using anything that's not a blunderbuss. And they're also a lot faster to reload. So pistols are solid. there you are. Yeah, you can't get me. This is so good. I'm actually not taking any damage. I was briefly considering heading off in that direction and taking on, like, the two at once to speed up this process. But that feels dangerous. Two at once when you're using guns is not easy. Because you have to rely on the reticle, and you can't ensure that the reticle is being aimed at the thing that you're trying to hit, unless you are willing to get hit by the thing that you're trying to hit, and just stand still. But normally, when you're using a gun, you kind of want to use the range to your advantage, so you want to kind of back off and move around and stuff and confuse your enemy. So, yeah. Basically, not being able to know exactly what you're aiming at does kind of suck. It'd be interesting and cool if the scattergun... Okay, so imagine this. The scattergun has AoE, where it shoots in a cone in front of you, and enemies caught within the cone get dealt damage. But, you know, for the sake of game mechanics, we'll also throw on there the fact that, like, you get, yeah, we'll just kind of throw in the... Hold on, let me teleport. We'll throw in... What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, how I would fix the scatter... How I'd fix the blunderbuss to make it a little bit more interesting and give it spread shot by basically, like, it shoots in a cone in front of you, but to keep the game mechanic of guns where it has a reticle in the middle, essentially what you're locked onto, like aiming at, gets dealt more damage than anything else. But you still get the cone effect. So anything caught within the cone gets dealt probably just like a base damage. Maybe we say it doesn't even get dealt, like, it doesn't get the debuffs that your bullets are supposed to do that you have equipped. Now, would that make sense? No, it wouldn't. There's no real reason for that to be the case. But if they needed it for balancing reasons, sure, that's fine. But yeah, like, just give the blunderbuss a cone effect where it does that. Then we could give the musket a piercing effect, where if you're using a musket and there's someone behind the person that you're shooting with the musket, the person behind that person also gets shot. Now, is that a good idea? I don't think so, because the thing is, you kind of want to have control over what gets shot. You don't want to accidentally, like, drag in some other enemy. So that may not be a good idea. Furthermore, it's not super logical because muskets weren't that great. They just weren't. like, they could go through a person, but they don't always go through people. And usually not. Great job. Wow. Thank you, Jack. Inspiring speech you just gave me. But yeah, we now have the ability to collect Rudyard's teeth. What are we gonna do now? Maybe not El Patron's Lost Weapons. I'm probably gonna hold off until like level 20 before I start attempting that quest. But the reward is pretty good. The reward is, I believe, like 3,000 gold or something like that. Alright, what are we gonna do? So we're not gonna do Skeleton Infestation because, again, that quest is quite the struggle until you're in your like 20s. And even then it's quite the struggle. We're not gonna do the holiday one because no one is taking on Patricio Luckless at all, so we have no chance there. Caribbean Struggle. I guess we could do. We're on Undaba, which is like the most populous server, so if anyone in the entire world, like the globe, Earth, human Earth, if a single person is doing ship PvP, it's going to be on this server. But we can't do that. Can't is a strong word. I won't do that because I'm not interested in doing that. What we're gonna do instead is take on some Navy Marines in the Royal Caverns to get their ore. By the way, last night I finished up Season 4 of Agretsuko. Yeah, this is in Port Royal. I can just teleport. So, like, I don't have as much time these days to really watch anime and stuff. And on top of that, I don't have, like, the focus to watch it. Because, like, I'm so far behind JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but I just can't get myself to, like, watch it because, first of all, it's just kind of slow. It's a very, 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 very long show. But it's like good. But yeah, it's just so long and it's hard to be like too absorbed in it. But most importantly, the biggest thing is, like, I tend to watch anime with subtitles. You know, I watch the Japanese voiceover with the English subtitles. And part of it is because of part of it is just like, you know, me trying to keep up hearing Japanese regularly and practice it and get better at listening to it. However, I don't know, it's also just kind of like the way I was brought up. My parents were always like, we're watching this with subtitles because the Japanese is better. Like, Japanese voiceover is objectively better than the subtitled stuff, and I'm like, cool, sure thing, Mom and Dad, I will not question that at all, in the slightest. And so I've just always been like, well, I'm always watching stuff with subs. Just always. I never won't. But the thing is, I have friends now. and I use Discord to stay in touch with said friends. So if I'm watching an anime with subtitles, where I need to read to follow what's going on with the plot, I cannot be distracted by my phone. And so that means if I'm going to watch anime, I have to not be in contact with people. And I don't want that. No one wants that. No one wants Haru to be any less active than she already is. So yeah, I just like don't watch that much anime these days. And yeah, the Dragon Maid, I've heard good things about that. I should probably watch it. But I just have a whole backlog of anime, and like I just mentioned in this conversation, I just don't have, like, I just don't watch as much anymore. But anyway, we're gonna kill some Marines. This one's gonna be an easy kill. There we go. But this one, these three. Let me kill you with bees. Haha, get fucked. Alright, now this is the important part. We've got these two right here. I'm gonna wait for my health and voodoo to recharge. And now because we're using voodoo doll, we can do two at once and speed up this process by a significant amount. It's so fun to confuse the AI. You just like, you take voodoo doll and then just run circles around them and they don't know what to do. This does not work against enemies that also use voodoo dolls, but against enemies it does work against, it's pretty fun. And effective. Effective, more important. It's like, I can confuse the AI. There we go. Now, just three more. Just need to wait for my voodoo to recharge. We're gonna level up our doll skill too. Alright, let's go. Attune you. Curse you both. And then attack the bees. Oh. Attack the bees. Oh. Attack the bees. Oh. Attack the bees. There we go. Riveting commentary. But yeah, we unlocked some skills. Nice. Did we also unlock... No, we did not unlock either of our other voodoo dolls. Ooh, Scorch is good. But I don't know how it's... Yeah, it's pretty good. Might as well take these both on, because why not? I swear Swarm recharges faster than it used to. So does Scorch. Scorch used to be a much slower recharge, and so was Swarm. Because you wouldn't be able to use Swarm until, like... Yeah, you just wouldn't be able to use Swarm until... it recharges, and so you'd often just be sitting there not really doing anything. Well, not doing anything. You'd just be kind of sitting there, like, using poke. Because poke is the default. But, I don't know, just, like, the way they do it, it's like... Something about the recharge in this game, in this variation, is like... Swarm just recharges so much faster. And so I'm alternating instead of having to just like do one or the other. I alternate between the two instead of having to use poke a whole bunch of times while I wait for Swarm to recharge. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, we need to find one more barrel that we can search. Hello. Found a searchable barrel. And now we can turn this quest in. Jewelry Smithy. Jeweler Smithy, in fact. His first name is Jeweler. His parents were not very creative. They were just like, you know what, we're gonna decide from birth what your job is gonna be, what your profession will be. It's like, well, looks like I gotta become a jeweler then to impress mom and dad and fulfill their wishes. That's not actually true. Jeweler is just his profession, it's not his name. But I gotcha. I bet you fell for my joke. Thanks. Need to talk to him. I forget what we were gonna do. Oh, right. He was crafting a shitty replacement for Rear, his sister? I think it's his sister that he like stole from. Julia. That's a pretty name. It's like Julia, but spelled differently. You did a fine job gathering the materials. Give me a moment. Here, take June the ring. She won't know it from the original. Right, so we've got a ring to take to June. Oh, by the way, we haven't done a full look at ourselves since we got this coat. Ooh, looking very nice. Interestingly enough, my main character, what I currently have as her outfit is like, I've got a skirt and a coat, kind of like you see here. Except, there's something about either the skirt or the coat, or both, where they just are constantly clipping through each other. And the reason I point that out is because with this character, and the fact that I'm also wearing a skirt and a coat, they are not clipping through each other. So that's interesting. Alright, here's your ring. A perfect replica. Beautiful, eh? Now, next on my list. I had a nice flock of chickens, lovely little things that were like my pets. Gordon stole them as well. Replace me beloved flock, so I can give the eggs to my beloved Peter. Right? My accent was doing all sorts of shit during that entire dialogue. But yeah, time to go recover some chickens from, I believe, crates. Yes, crates. Awesome. The crate searching. You found a chicken. If I were just like stealing chickens, because like these crates aren't mine, and the chickens are clearly in the crate because someone owns them and wants the chickens in the crate. So I'm just like stealing chickens. Just gotta find a few more searchable crates, and then all will be good. Here's one. Good stuff. But yeah, don't mind me just replying to messages in Discord. Alright. Just after this crate, just need one more. Oh, yes it is, yes it is. I thought the color was too dark, but apparently, I don't know, either it's a shadow or the color doesn't matter. But anyway. Let's head back to June. Quest marker seems to be broken, but it's fine. I know where her house is. I've memorized it. I probably know her IP address too. Wait. June, my friend, my lovely fellow friend. Hi, I brought you chickens. Aren't they lovely? The chickens I brought. So noble and handsome. Reminds me of Peter. Please gather some more chickens for my beloved. He loves eggs. Sink the Navy ships. Cool. Time to get more ship sinking then, I guess. We need it. This way is probably the best way to go. Ooh, wait. Inventory. Okay, cool. I've already sold all our stuff. Now let's head out to the ship again. Probably have to do some repairs. Or maybe not. Alright, have a good day, Sarah. Thank you for stopping by. It was nice chatting with you. Alright, so yes, we do have to do some work. This is fine. Fingers crossed that no double clicks screw me over here. Board cutting didn't go so. Yeah. And patch it. Patch, patch, patch. Patch, patch, patch. Yeah, patching's just so slow for me, but feels like I just can't do it any faster, so I don't know how you're supposed to get lightning speed or whatever. You know what? This. Yeah. Ooh, my god, look at those. There's a warship and a hunter. Just kinda... Yeah, someone somewhere in the world has a huge... Oh, it's you. The White Wolf. You've got a massive bounty on your head. Okay, we don't really want to go for panthers. Panthers are just small fish. Ferret's even smaller. Come on. There's gotta be bigger Navy ships than that in these waters. Well, maybe not near Port Royal, but you know what I mean. I know a lot hang out near, like... Podcasts. Maybe you should be sailing in that direction. We're gonna have a bit of a sail around Port Royal just to see if anyone's in. Ferret, 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 panther. Yeah, none of those ships appeal to me. They're all just too weak. Ooh, there's a bulwark. Also a ship this one. Oh wait, bulwark is like galleon. No, I'm not interested. It's like, ooh, bulwark. That's interesting. It's like... Sounds big, but then I'm like, no, you silly dingus. Bulwarks are like super low here. And the Sea Cobra is just doing its best. Ooh, Monarch. Yes, that's what I want. I'll take a Monarch. They're just doing their best. Oh yes, look at all these high-level Navy ships. Alright. Sweet. Colossus! Ooh, Colossus even better than a Monarch. But, by the way, I feel like there's something else. Oh, right, the Monarch. Fun fact. As a kid, I used to think the Monarch name was referring to, like, a monarch butterfly. I thought it was, like, a Navy ship, this massive war galleon, that was named after a monarch butterfly. So, yeah, just a little fun fact about Haru. I just did not realize that monarch was also just like a term for someone who is like a ruler. Maybe I realized that eventually? it's hard to know like what I did and didn't know as a kid, you know? Music has stopped. Started again, but I cannot take my eyes away from this fight. If I play my cards right and continue successfully cheesing this fight, I will take 0 damage. And would you look at that, I took 0 damage. Alright. We're gonna keep going for Colossi, I guess, although, Monarch. The Monarch's close by, come on. Alright. Started up the music just in time. Yes, there we go. Ooh, crippled its backside. Nice. There's a Crimson Queen.
Take what you can. Give
Well
nothing
done.
back.
Alright. Now, I don't know what you're going for, but I got dibs on those Colossus. Okay, you're probably going for that one, so I'm gonna go for this one. I called dibs. I called dibs. Yep, they are engaging. Okay. This is fine, though. This Colossus is all mine. I mean, if they really want to come and help, they are welcome. These fights are slow. But, you know, I also don't mind having the lion's share of XP and loot. I wonder if anyone is on that ship, the Crimson Queen. By anyone, I mean anyone that's not just like the captain. Because, like, of course the captain's on the ship. But I'm specifically wondering about, like, are there any non-captains on the ship that are firing cannons? I think there were. Yes, there were. Because I definitely saw cannons being fired that weren't broadside cannons. So, yeah. Meanwhile, I'm sailing here with no one on board. Which does make my job a little harder, but it's not that big a deal. There we go. Ooh, we got 3 chests out of that. Ooh, yes. Good stuff. Alright, on to this Colossus. Ramming speed. Awesome. Yeah, taking on all these Colossi was a good idea. They're still not the, like, toughest Navy ships possible. There's plenty of tougher ones that we could be going for. But it's still a really good... It's still like a relatively high level ship that we're gonna get lots of good loot out of, you know? One volley left and then it's a goner. Yeah. Sent down to Davy Jones's locker.
Take what you can. Give nothing back.
Now, just one Colossus left. The game is lagging shit, but that's fine. Ugh. Alright. Sleepy. This is fine. Alright, we're gonna ramming speed you. There's an argument for me not to use ramming speed, but fuck it, I want to use it. We're sailing a little close to those guys, but I don't think we'll be back at all. Ooh, we actually got hit that time. It was just a light breeze, though. In fact, it hit our sails. There's a war frigate, the Iron Fury. And there's the Crimson Queen, our, I guess, technically rival. Because we're kind of competing for the same prey here. But it's fine. Alright, we got our chickens. I kinda wanna fire off on these Black Harbingers just for the hell of it. Alright, we've done it. Now let's sail the heck out of here. Back to Port Royal. Hey, hi, howdy, howdy. Full sail. Full speed ahead. And now, ramming speed gets us up to 17 knots. It's very brief, and you have no steering control while you're in ramming speed, but it's still incredibly useful. And we got a portrait of Captain Jack Sparrow, along with a bunch of Bane's shot, and not a bad amount of loot. Especially considering that we weren't even trying to stockpile it. Alright, June, I've got your chickens for you. These chickens are even more adorable. Bring these eggs to Peter. He'll be grateful. Right, yeah. Bring these eggs to Peter. And I believe Peter says something along the lines of, well, I don't even like eggs. Right, Peter? Alright, here's your chickens, or your eggs, or whatever. Me eat eggs? Are you mad? I only tolerate them because my dear June thinks otherwise. I could not read that sentence because the double click screwed me over. Hell yeah. Fun drinking game. Take a shot every time the double click screws Haru over. Fun fact, you will die if you attempt this. Okay. Just talk to June. Whatever. The story doesn't matter. The story's unimportant. It's just kind of boring, honestly. It's not the most interesting story. So I will say, if your biggest interest in games is the story, this may not be the game for you. But there's so much more to the game, or any game for that matter, than just the story. You know, unless you're playing exclusively like a visual novel, the story is not everything. A game can still be great and have a shitty story. I knew my Peter would enjoy them. Now, the next item on the list is a necklace. Alright, talk to Lucinda. She will do something about the necklace. Is she the one that's gonna make it? Is she the one that knows what kind of necklace? I don't know, but let's talk. Gotta find Lucinda. Lucy, hello. What do you got? Greer, I loathe that Bilge rat. Bilge rat? Bilge rat. Greer, I loathe that Bilge rat. To help you help him will cost you some favors, mate. Alright, gotta collect some teeth and gourd shakers and bile sacks. Okay, I can do all that. We are gonna switch the dagger for this. And gonna get a lot of dagger XP. Maybe not too much though, because I don't know how much. It depends on the level of the enemies, because I think it's been a while since we've done the main quest, so it's gonna send us up against enemies that are kind of a lower level than us, honestly. We're already level 18. But it's fine. It's not a big deal. Just gotta find the Murky Hollow. It's somewhere. I am feeling extra sleepy right now. I guess it's because it's approaching like 10 o'clock. Maybe? That's it. I wonder if I'm gonna doze off while watching the video. That could happen. It's happened before. Was like what I'm considering is like after the stream to just like put on a magic video to, you know, watch people, probably CGB. I'm probably gonna watch like a CGB magic video for one of his most recent decks, and as I'm watching it, his voice is just gonna be so soothing, and like I will just be so comfy, just like here in the Kotatsu, snuggling my Wooloo plushie, and just be like, you know, I'm just gonna fall asleep right here. It's not ideal, because, well, on top of anything else, it also means like I might miss the opportunity to I might miss my opportunity to do today's Wordle. I still have yet to do that. I tend to do my Wordles like right before bed. I'll like be in the kotatsu, listening to music or whatever, and I'll just open up my phone and do Wordle. Witch Doctor. Quest requires witch doctors, right? Yes, it does. I do remember that. Okay, cool. We're just gonna track you. It seems that the enemy AI is being very lenient today. So instead of it doing the dumb thing where the enemies will, like, every enemy within a 500-mile radius will come at you if you try to aggro a single one of them. Instead, the enemies are just being like, well, I will watch you kill my brethren nice and easy. In fact, you can walk right up to me and I will not care. I'm gonna test that. Yep. You can walk right up to it and it will not care. That might be a level difference thing, but I don't think it is. Though it might. I'm not sure. Either way, just gonna kill some witch doctors and brutes. It looks like witch doctors are a little bit more prevalent here. So I'm gonna try to get them to spawn as brutes if that possible. Ooh, there we go. Level 7. What do we get with level 7? Anything? No, it doesn't look like we unlock anything. 12, level 10, level 8. Okay, so we're getting close to having gouge. I'm actually gonna go ahead and upgrade Adder. And here's why. I pretty much always use Adder, and just having those extra few seconds of like the enemy being poisoned can really come in handy. Oh, I forgot to check when we leveled up. Do we have any new daggers we've unlocked? Sea Dog Dagger requires level 8, as do the Hunter's Throwing Knives. Alright, so yeah, we don't have a new dagger just yet. There's an undead brute. I was waiting forever for one of you to spawn in. Now, I'm not a huge fan of weapons that have the auto block, like Feint, for example. I'm not a huge fan of those weapons because, like, it's actually sometimes a liability for it because it's an auto activation. Like, you don't choose when Feint happens, the game just decides for you. And because it doesn't just do what it's supposed to do, it also, like, just like you get interrupted by this whole animation that you're supposed to do. So it interrupts your attack to do it, and on top of that, it's not always going to block something that's, like, really worth blocking. Now granted, there's not really a good way to tell what's worth blocking or not, because, well, enemies in this game do not have a tell. They simply act, and you are the receiver. So, yeah, you can't, like, block a big attack that an enemy is about to do, because the game has no way to telegraph that. So instead, you know, it uses that block function for you, but yeah, I don't know, it's just, it's not inherently bad. It's still a nice function, and I'm glad it exists. It just feels like it could have been better developed. Like there's... It just doesn't feel right to me. Anyway, on to killing bats. Oh. And down. Nice. These bats are in very inconvenient places compared to one another. See, there it goes. Like, that's precious time that I could be using attacking my enemy. But instead what happens is the game wastes like several seconds to do an animation. Like, that's really all I care about here is I wish the animation just did not exist. Because the fact that the animation exists means it's guaranteed to interrupt whatever you're doing. Just, yeah, it's not great. Also, this is a crude blunderbuss with attack 33. Compare that with our common blunderbuss with attack 34. It's like, it's there. It's one level higher, I guess. That's all it is. Now, back to killing bats. Come on. Down you go. It's that stupid animation. Just screws me over. There's no need for the animation to exist. In fact, it just makes it even more weird that the animation does exist at all. Because, hear me out, like... the weapon skill is called Feint, which is a thing that you do with, like, a weapon. Particularly like a bladed weapon. However, the way the game represents it is like you're casting a magic spell on yourself. And that's not the case. So there is legitimately no reason for that animation to exist unless they intentionally had it that way for like balancing reasons, because they're like, oh, this would be way too powerful if like It'd be way too powerful if it didn't interrupt your, like, what you're doing. But yeah, I just don't like being interrupted. Anyway, we're gonna go talk to Lucinda. And I think we're gonna wrap up soon. We haven't reached 3 hours yet. I have to go for like another half hour if I want to reach 3 hours. But here's the thing. I am having trouble keeping my eyes open. It's only 10 p.m., but like, it feels so late to me. 100 XP next. Now that ye have gathered all the parts for June's necklace, string it together yourself. Now be gone, and good riddance. Alright, delivering the necklace time. Yeah, just as soon as I'm done talking to people, and the game actually gives me directive to, like, kill a thing, that's when I'm going to call it. But for now, might as well go around and XP collect, right? Strange, I don't remember it being so ugly. Now, Gordon also stole me jewelry box with all me keepsakes inside. A piece of lace, me grandma's brooch, and a few other things. Find all the items, won't ya? Right, here it is. We have to go and sink some ships. So, that's where I'm gonna call it. Now. As I've mentioned before, earlier in this stream, there will be a subathon on Friday, Thursday for most of you, and it'll basically be as soon as I wake up. Like, I'll wake up, fix myself breakfast, probably drink some kava, because let's be honest, I'm probably gonna be on kava for it. But yeah, wake up, breakfast, kava, stream. Like that's just what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be 8 hours long, packed with games that I have picked out. Like, I picked out the right games, I think, that represent this channel well. And yeah, it's just like, look forward to that. It's a subathon. It's my 1 year anniversary stream because I started streaming April 1st of last year. And it's already almost April 1st, so I'm going to be streaming April 1st for me, which is March 31st for all of you. So look forward to that. It's happening very soon. That will be my very next stream. And I've got all sorts of goals. The ultimate goal is to reach 100 subs. So yeah, just look forward to it. And I've got a whole promo thing and a bunch of tiers and a bunch of stuff. Some of them are pirate themed. Like, I believe if you gift a certain amount of subs, I will speak in a pirate voice. I have not specified for how long, but I'll try for about 5 minutes or so. What else? Oh, one of the goals, like one of the tiers, one of the milestones. That's the word I'm looking for. One of the milestones is I will commission an art piece of me wearing like piratey outfit. So yeah, just like pirate sub theme. Not intentional, really. I just like pirate stuff. Yeah, so that's the subathon. Look forward to that in like 2 days. More like a day and a half, but still. What else? That's basically it. I guess also, like, several other people are doing stuff. Like, Minra is having her, like, 1 year anniversary thing here soon, too. Ian is doing their 1 year, like, anniversary stuff. They're also, you know, their birthday's also next month, so it's like a big month for them. And yeah, just April's when a lot of us started. March and April are like a lot of the people in my friend circle started around that time. But anyway, here is the plan, TM. I'm going to the plan, TM, is that I am going to raid something. I'm gonna raid another Haru. But anyway. So, things to look for. Right. If you want to support me, you can follow me in all the places, like here on Twitch, over on Twitter, yada yada yada, you know, follow me. Join the Discord. We have a Discord. Join it. If you want to support me more financially, you can, you know, always sub on Twitch. That gives you access to a bunch of emotes and other stuff. On top of that, though, hello, Pappin' Buddy Girl. Hi! Ooh, I missed you. It's good to see you. Sadly, we are just kind of wrapping up here, because it's kind of late for me. But yeah, yeah, you know, you can sub and stuff. But yes, we are going to raid Haru. Another Haru, who is currently playing Elden Ring. So, yeah. And right here in chat, typing in the raid message, which you can copy and paste as we get there. There we go. Alright. And without further ado, I hope to see you all at my subathon on Friday/Thursday, happening very soon. Yeah, look forward to that. Anyway, bye-bye.